US and Russia accused each other on Thursday for triggering a global food crisis that has created a vast gap in demand and supply across the world. While delivering his address at a UN ministerial debate, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken slammed Russia for the global food crisis, accusing Moscow of blocking Black Sea ports and disrupting the supply chain system. Blinken also blamed Russia of using food as a weapon amid the ongoing war.
The Russian government seems to believe that using food as a weapon will help accomplish what its invasion has not, to break the spirit of the Ukrainian people. Still, Ukrainians are going to great lengths to feed their own people and to feed the world. Farmers in Ukraine continue to risk their lives to produce wheat and other crops. Many have returned to fields that are filled with mines. The Russian Federation claims falsely that the international community's sanctions are to blame for worsening the global food crisis. Sanctions aren't blocking Black Sea ports, trapping ships filled with food, and destroying Ukrainian roads and railways. Russia is.
Russia's UN ambassador, meanwhile, blamed Biden administration for putting forth a false narrative on the global platform. Russian envoy said that it is absolutely unfair to blame Moscow for a food crisis that has been brewing for years now.
Вы утверждаете, что мы, Россия, якобы блокируем возможность вывоза сельхозпродукции из Украины морским путем. Однако правда в том, что именно Украина, а не Россия, продолжает блокировать в портах Николаева, Херсона, Черноморска, Мариуполя, Очакова, Одессы и Южного 75 иностранных судов из 17 государств. И именно Украина заминировала акваторию Черного моря. Как тут можно вести речь о вывозе зерна? Вооруженные силы России ежедневно открывают гуманитарный коридор, представляющий собой безопасную полосу движения судов в юго-западном направлении от территориальных вод Украины. Киев же всячески уклоняется от взаимодействия с представителями иностранных государств-судовладельцев в решении вопроса безопасного выхода заблокированных судов в район сбора.
The effects of the ongoing Ukraine war can be felt everywhere, from rising energy prices in Europe to soaring inflation rate in developing countries. The ramifications of the conflict are loud and clear, and now the growing food crisis is grabbing all the headlines. UN Chief Antonio Guterres has warned that the growing global food security crisis could extend for decades if allowed to go unchecked. Before the invasion in February, Ukraine was seen as the world's breadbasket, exporting 4.5 million tons of agricultural produce per month through its ports. But with the key Ukrainian ports being cut off from the world by Russian warships, the supply has now been only limited to land routes, which has made the entire process much more complicated.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.